man accused of shooting and seriously wounding David Ortiz is now facing charges in New Jersey. 25-year-old Ralphie Ferreira Cruz was indicted for drug and firearm possession. He's among nearly a dozen suspects arrested in the Ortiz shooting in the Dominican Republic. Just yesterday, investigators tried to explain that Big Papi was not the intended target. Instead, they now say a man sitting just feet from Ortiz wearing similar clothing was the intended target. But the video from the nightclub that night appears to show that other man is in different clothing. And that revised explanation a week and a half after Ortiz was shot is meeting with a great deal of skepticism. Tonight, Kristina spoke with a legal sports analyst who also has a lot of questions.
It's been about a day since Dominican prosecutors announced that David Ortiz was not the intended target of this shooting. But both Red Sox fans and sports legal analysts are not buying it.
I think it's kind of hard to have a mistaken identity with David Ortiz.
This is the feeling around Boston and online. Doubt in the story that suspected gunman Ralphie Ferreira Cruz did not mean to shoot Red Sox legend David Ortiz, but instead the man next to him. And the skepticism isn't only coming from fans.
It was very surprising because we know that David Ortiz is one of the most recognizable persons around, particularly in the Dominican Republic.
Michael McCann is a legal expert and Sports Illustrated columnist. He calls it the most unlikely case of mistaken identity.
Given that David Ortiz is famous, given his size, given just his recognition that he's not someone that would blend in.
Still, prosecutors say that this man, Sixto David Fernandez, was the target. He's the cousin of the alleged mastermind. Big Papi fans aren't convinced.
There's no way. Everyone in Dominican Republic knows who he is. There's no way he just thought he was shooting some random guy.
McCann says it's easy to see why the suspects might change their tune, especially after one of them was tackled and beaten at the scene of the crime.
They know for their own safety it's not good to be linked to the plot to kill a national hero.
And Big Papi is still recovering at Mass General Hospital and is said to be in good condition. Given the change of motive in this case, Dominican prosecutors don't know yet when they'll have another update. At Fenway, Kristina, WBZ News.